Okay, sorry for the delay. I think that my cell phone I can just record for some time. Well, uh, let's continue. So we have the series. The first series, this one, is made by. It can be made by just these two signs. And then by the alternating series test, we prove that the denominator will grow faster than the denominator, and we know that the sequence is non-increasing because of this information. So then we have one condition for the alternating series test. The second one is we need to show that the limit when n goes to infinity of our series is equal to 0. So in this case, as we have 1 over n, this area will go to 0 for sure. Then we have the second one. We have the series for just a number, and then we prove that this is equal, and then we apply the concept of the alternating series test here, and we find that it converges. So then we move to the next step, which is to prove that to prove by the absolute value of the series. Here we have the series, and then we find that the series we find that this term, it doesn't matter, this term will be equal to 1 by the absolute values, but the second one will approach to 0, so we will have that this is equal to 0. If we prove that by the integral test, we will know that this series will go to infinity, as we are taking the integral from 1 to infinity. So in this case, if we take the absolute value, we will realize that this series, our series, by the absolute value will diverge. Okay, so it converges conditionally because of both series are not converging at the same time. So then we have this value. We have that it converges conditionally. So our first series will be the same as the second one. So both of them will converge conditionally. Then in the third step, we just prove that the first area is equal to natural logarithm of 2. And we see a little out. Okay, so here we prove that we follow these steps. We sum all together all the terms, and we find that this sum is equal to natural logarithm of 2. Then we go to the main step. The main step is to prove the second series, this one, which is changed the order of some terms, is equal to 3.5 multiplied by natural logarithm of 2. So what we do for this part is pretty easy actually.